All right, guys, it's day 166, sunny, coming up, cold. I want to tell you a quick story about Open Door as a follow-up to yesterday. In September, I was in New York City, and Kaz had just been named CEO. Stock was almost 11 bucks, and I happened to be in New York for dinner, and a lot of people were talking about um, Open Door. People were excited, people were nervous, and people were saying, I remember one guy at the dinner said, Eric, how come, when are you going to sell? At what point would you actually sell Open Door? And the whole question caught me off guard. It wasn't something that I had expected, because I genuinely just felt like we had won the Powerball lottery by getting him as CEO. So he hadn't even figured out where all the offices were at Open Door and all that. Um, and so my answer was simple. Even if the stock had fully reversed, I wouldn't sell. And not here, because right now the price didn't matter. Nothing had fundamentally actually played out yet. So you fast forward to today, stock's down a lot. Some people think that guy at the dinner was actually right. I don't. I've seen this movie before. Early in the Carvana comeback, after it came back from the brink, stock retraced like 63%. And I felt like the magic, a lot of people thought the magic was gone when that happened. It wasn't. It was just a way station. And that's the mistake that people often make. They confuse the price movement with thesis failure. And sometimes the hardest part of investing is just sitting through the periods where it looks like nothing is actually happening. So this isn't advice for everybody. Most people shouldn't ride anything blindly. But when you believe in the leadership and the direction and the work that you've done in a stock, and you see that hasn't shown up yet in the numbers, the worst thing that you can actually do is to confuse time with being wrong. Kaz is just getting started. The team is just getting started. And that's why I'm still here. Price moves fast. Reality moves slower. And reality always wins. That's day 166.